have another question of the day. How do you define enough on your terms? I actually love this question. For a lot of people, especially high achievers, high performers, enough really is not a metric that we use. I was watching a TV show last night and the guy said, I feel like I'm on a race and there's no finish line. And I really resonated with that because I think for most of my life, I just was in go mode. There was always one more meeting I could take, one more call, one more project, one more thing I could cross off my to-do list. And because I didn't have a finish line or didn't have a metric of success for enough, that led me to burnout. And now what I've had to do and get better at is really getting clear of giving myself permission to finish work and knowing that there's still items on my to-do list that I did not get to that day. I had to be okay with that. I've also started to incorporate things called bare minimum days. So there are some days when I wake up and I just do not have it. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, I'm just not there. And on those bare minimum days, those are the days that I only focus on the top priority for that day. So whatever's the most important, most impactful, most critical task on my to-do list, that is the thing that I do. And if I at least do that, then that is enough, because that in itself will move things forward. That will keep the momentum going. And I do it without feeling guilty, without feeling bad, without feeling less than. But I think it's important to understand, especially if you're someone who's so good at doing and so good at performing and achieving and being successful, you may not have a guardrail. You may not even have a definition for what enough is. If you are that ambitious, high achiever, high performer, even your bare minimum is going to be more than enough, because you don't know how to do less. You don't know how to half-ass things. You know how to give 110%. So understanding what your enough is probably going to be more than most. And you probably don't need to push as much as you're pushing because you're already doing more than enough. So love this question. How do you define what enough is on your terms? I would love to hear from you, either what that is, how you found it, or what you plan to do to create that definition for yourself.